go, 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 go. Yay! You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I will. Kiss. Give me another one. Good morning, everybody. Oh, you guys don't know, but welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name's Vanessa. This is Junior right here. So as you can tell, first off, sorry it's been so long since I posted a video. I've been trying to make this video for a long time now, and as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a very, if you see me looking down, it's because I have notes and I'm trying to hide my face right now. I've got pimples everywhere. But yeah, this is going to be a very long video, so if you would like to just listen, you don't have to watch the whole time, or however you want to do it. I'm going to do my best to explain everything because I want to be able to really share my story on this situation, and hopefully I'm able to help, you know, somebody who is in the same boat that I am, or who feels the same way that I do or did. I was gonna do this video without Junior because he's gonna be a distraction, but it's okay, he can be in the video. It's his video anyways. I have a pimple on my lip. Oh, these two are the bad ones right now. It makes my face really swollen, so don't look. But yeah, welcome back to my channel. And like I've said before, this is what my channel's about. And it's going to be about me and Junior and our conditions, and I feel like this will help me make more videos, if that makes sense, because not that I'm embarrassed of the situation. I think just that you will have more of an understanding if you see Junior acting a certain way, or you see him not cooperating like most kids do his age, and now you'll understand because of this video. I'm so sorry. I tried filming this video like 3 or 4 times now, and I didn't like the way I did any of it, and this video I'm just winging it. And hopefully I like it. If I don't like it, it's okay. If I don't say everything, you know, you can always ask questions. I say it in another video, but I'm gonna do the best I can to say everything that I want to say. So first of all, like I didn't do my intro. Welcome to my channel. My name's Vanessa. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. This is Junior. Say hi, mister. Say hi. Say hello. Say, oh man. Hi. 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 Come kiss. No, don't move it with your foot. Stop. Okay, now go back over there, crazy. Alright. So, this is our channel, and yeah, I mean, I wanted to do a lot with the holidays coming up, but I haven't been in the mood to film videos. I've just been in a very different place right now, and it's a lot right now. With setting everything up for Junior and getting myself situated, it's a lot, and I don't really want to film, if that makes sense. But hopefully now I can try. And well, I didn't really want to talk about autism until I really had a diagnosis of it, because it's such a strong word to talk about. And he was just recently diagnosed like a month ago, so I had like a whole month to prepare on what I wanted to say. But I have prepared myself for this moment since he was 1 when I noticed it. So I'm going to tell you the whole story from when I noticed it to right now. So it's going to be a long video, and I really hope you're prepared for it. Don't look at my face, please. I really hope you're prepared for it. Stop. I really hope you're prepared. I really hope you're prepared for this long video.
I pee?
What?
I pee now?
Come here. Tell me more. He wants more milk. Come here. Tell me more. Say more. Say more. Say more.
I can.
Say more, please.
Pee?
More. Sign more. Tell me more. See, he goes more. Any please? Be right back. Okay, so now this video may or may not upset some people, and you know, it's okay. But so where I'm gonna start off is reading my notes, all these notes. It's gonna be a long video, so be prepared for 30-minute video, 40-minute video. Do my best to talk about everything and say what I want to say and how I feel about the situation and where we are up to date right now and what I have planned for the future. So when Junior was born, you saw all those little clips in the beginning. Junior was born on May 15th of 2016, and his actual due date wasn't until June 6th of 2016. So he is a preemie. Like, he was a couple weeks early, and his birth video, I don't have anything on it. I don't have any birth video pictures or nothing like that of that whole thing. So I pretty much almost died giving birth to him. I stopped breathing, everything. I don't know if I'll make a birth video, because maybe I should, so I'll just stop talking. When he was born, you know, you don't notice the milestones in babies until they're about 8-9 months old. And Junior was really behind in a lot of his milestones. And the only reason why I noticed that is because I have a niece, I had a niece, and I've watched kids throughout my life that I've seen them reach milestones at a certain point. And Junior wasn't sitting up on his own until he was about maybe 9-10 months old. He didn't start walking until he was a little over 1 year old. And there's nothing wrong with him not reaching his milestones right away. But I had concerns because I have a cousin who has autism. So I've seen what autism is like in children, and I started noticing it in him when he was a little over 1.5 years old. When he was walking, he wasn't talking at all, and he wasn't talking at all. That concerned me. So his behavior as well, he was a little just a big ball of energy. He was always everywhere, grabbing everything, touching everything. He didn't really listen to, like, he didn't make the eye contact. He was nonverbal. He didn't, like, you would ask, like, where's mom, where's grandma, like, he didn't know how to point to who's who. And he's learning that now. So he's 3, but it's okay. Hold on. I'm going a little ahead of myself. So I noticed it when he was a little bit 1.5, and I wanted to get him tested for autism. And now the other half, I don't want to just you know, there was at that time in our lives, there was something that stopped us from getting him tested. And I listened, I guess, because I was told that he was a kid and that he was gonna be bad because he was bad when he was a kid. And it was just something that in my heart, I'm gonna do this without crying. It was something in my heart that I knew that he had, you know, and I wanted to get him the help that he needed while he was at a young age, so he could learn how to manage it a lot better when he got older, you know. The signs that had concerned me that he had the condition was he lines all his toys up, lines them up, like has to be perfect. Everything has to be like lined up straight. He had no eye contact. He was nonverbal. He was really rambunctious. He was fearless. No stranger danger at all. Like he'll runs off everywhere. He slams, the sensation. He slams himself against the wall, hits his head against the wall, does all that. If you know what autism is and you know the signs of it, you know, like the things that I've said, everything that you could think that an autism child had, he had. And I wanted to get him tested for the longest time, and I kept being told no because he was just a child. He was, not to be racial, but he is half Mexican, so he was just a little travieso or a little bad boy or whatever that means. And I knew that that wasn't the case, but then again, I just let that person control the situation and I didn't do anything for it. And when a few months ago, back in February, when Junior and I were back at my parents' house, I made an appointment right away because, you know, I had to say, and I was the parent that was able to make the decision on my own. And I made an appointment for him back in May, I think May, and a couple months ago, and we had went together and I had called the lady beforehand and I was like, can you not say the word autism? We went to a behavioral specialist that diagnoses for autism, and I said, can you not talk about autism because they were against it. And they didn't know how to accept it. And I don't think it's not that they don't know how to accept it. I think it's hard. It's hard to have a child who has a condition where you have no connection, or you have, not that you don't have a connection, but I think at that time, well, even now, I don't know, pretty much I tried to hide what I was doing for my son. And we didn't get a diagnosis at the time because in that interview, it was, Junior was all over the room. He destroyed that room. And I don't know how the lady didn't diagnose him then. Maybe because of the situation that I told her that we were in. And I don't know if she thought we were scared of what would happen, but she didn't diagnose him. She just ordered therapies for him. And so we started speech therapies, occupational therapies, physical therapies, and in-home behavioral therapies. And over the time, Junior progressed a little bit, but he was only going to therapies 1 day a week, and I didn't feel that that was helping him at all, because I needed more. So I knew an understanding of how to raise him, and I knew an understanding of how to connect with him and work with him and help just him and I, you know. I needed more. And she had told us to come back in 4 months. So May, June, July, August, September, which is September. So September 22nd of this year, he had another appointment, and my mom and my aunt, who has the son with autism, went with me, because she knows the whole routine, the whole situation. They were able to help me get what I wanted for him. And so he was diagnosed with severe autism. And it's not a bad thing, because like I said, I knew since he was 1 year old, and I mentally, physically, and emotionally prepared myself for this moment. And it's not bad. I don't know why I'm crying. Just because it's a tough situation to talk about. But I prepared myself for this situation, and I think I was more relieved, and I was more excited, and I wanted him to be diagnosed, you know, whether it was just mildly autistic or whatever. There's 3 different ones, I think, or 4 different ones, and I wanted him to be diagnosed. And so, because he's not a bad boy, he's just a lot. He is very energetic, he's hyper, he's off, like, just, oh, he's a lot. And I think that when he was diagnosed, it was like a sign of relief. Like, I didn't cry like I did all my crying like months before. Like, I had months of crying, months of preparation for the diagnosis, that I was more relieved than anything, because now he's gonna get so much help. There are so many windows and so many doors and so many resources that will help him, not only him, but help myself. And it's gonna make so much, not so much easier, but there's so much more that him and I can be involved in with the autism community. And, you know, I don't know. If you have a child with autism, you know the situation that I'm going through, and you know, like, setting up with DDD, setting up with a respite, setting up all his therapies. It's a lot. But I'm finally at a place in my life where, you know, I've came to the realization that everything happens for a reason. And this is going off a little bit. You know, if I was still in the same situation I was a month ago or a year ago, I wouldn't have done half the things that I've done for my son. And I was thinking about that last night. Like, if I was still in the same situation, like, Junior would probably be like 10 times worse. I wouldn't have done therapies for him. I wouldn't have gotten him into school, because I don't know if they were so protective that they didn't want I don't know. Over the summer, I got Junior into a preschool, and in that preschool, he's in the autism class. And when we went and did the meeting for the school district, we got his IEP, we got everything that the IEP, yeah, what you want to see your son, how you want to see your child, what you want to see your child learn and do, and, you know, just, you know what an IEP is. So he was placed in the autism class at his school, and let me tell you how much he loves school. Like, he loves it so much, and he's learned so much through school, and it's just making me more excited now that he has this diagnosis, that he's gonna get so much more help. We both are, and I can't wait, because like he's already talking more. He says, "Mom," oh my god, he says my niece's name, Allie. Oh, he's hot. Like he's talking more. He signs. Him and I sign back and forth. Like, I'm probably the only person who knows everything about him. Knows what he wants. Knows what he's saying. Knows what he's thinking. Knows what he's feeling. And that's probably the best feeling in the whole entire world. Like, look at these feet. He's honestly the person, like the one person that has saved me from so much. And you know, it's just him and I. My family is the biggest support system that I have throughout all of this, and if I didn't have them, I don't know like how far I would have gone, you know. There's so many people in my life right now that support everything that I'm doing, and that have helped me so much with everything that's been going on. And it's hard. The acceptance, when you don't accept it and you don't know how to accept it, or you feel embarrassed of it, that's not me. I don't know what that situation is, but it hurts my heart for myself and for him, because there's just some people who can't handle the situation and don't want to accept the situation. But it's a learning process, and it's gonna take time, and learning how to deal with that part of my life is hard as well. Trying to involve the other half in the situation. Okay, cut it off for a minute. Whew. But yeah. Okay, so his progression, I already talked about, he's already progressed so much. I don't want to get off track now. So, stop crying, Nissa. With autism, I don't know much about it, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to say like I know everything or talk about like the condition, the chromosomes and all that stuff, and how you were diagnosed with autism. When he was born, he was diagnosed with neurofibromatosis, and if you have neurofibromatosis, or you look it up, with what comes with neurofibromatosis is like ADHD, autism is one, I don't know, there's a couple more. And so when I did my research, and I knew that he had autism because of all the signs that I saw in an autistic child, I did what I had to do, and I took him, and we are here now. When I talk about safety, like our house, it is completely safe proof. If you have an autistic child, or you are going through the process of an autistic child, if that makes sense. Our house, there's really not much in our house, because Junior, like, he's sensory, so he throws himself against the walls and stuff like that. So he's knocked a lot of pictures down. He's broken one of our TVs. He has escaped like 2 or 3 times. So we have locks up and down our doors. We have locks on all our windows. We have locks on everything. Our kitchen cabinet, our kitchen's all blocked off.
Mama.
What?
Ada?
What?
Auntie?
A cheese?
No.
No, you had enough.
A cheese.
A cheese. Come here, say cheese. Say a cheese. Ow.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm
No,
done.
that's my hat.
I'm done.
No, you're not all done. I'm not all done yet. Not all yet, mister.
I'm done.
I'm not done.
I'm done.
No, you're not. I'm not done.
I'm done.
No, I'm not all done. When I'm all done, we'll go get something to eat, okay?
I'm done.
I'm not all done yet. Give me a kiss. Go lay back down. Let me finish, okay? Okay. So, another thing with dealing with an autistic child, that is my nail. Don't you break it. I know you got money to fix it. Dealing with an autistic child, this is gonna, don't break my nail. It's a lot of work. Go lay down now. It's more work than your average child, that's for sure, because I always have to be with him 24/7. I can't keep my eyes off him because I don't know what he's getting into or what he's doing, and he is so smart. Let me tell you, like, if he wants something way up there, he'll go grab a chair from the living room, he'll slide it all the way in here, he'll slide it all the way up there, he'll open up that drawer, climb up onto that drawer, and then he'll reach up like that. Like, you can't just leave him alone the whole time. Here, come more. Learning patience. If he has taught me anything, it is patience. Because when I didn't, not that I needed the diagnosis to know what was wrong with him, but I think the diagnosis has helped me more. And being patient with him is one of the biggest things that you need to have, because they don't understand like you do, or your your average child would. You gotta, it's very repetitive. You know, dealing with the meltdowns, especially in public, it's really, you gotta really watch how you, not how you act, just how you handle his meltdowns in public. Because when we're in public and we're at a restaurant or we're at Target or at anything like that, and he's just not like, because he doesn't talk, you know, he does that like that, you get a lot of people that look at you and a lot of people that judge you. And especially when we go to places like the jungle gym and stuff, he's very, like I said, friendly. He's not stranger danger. He'll go and touch people. He'll go and try to play with other kids, but he's rough. And other parents will say something, other kids will say something. Even when we're at restaurants, we get asked to move places, or people move away from us because Junior's too much. And learning how to deal with that, at first I would snap back at people, and I would, oh man, like, I was the biggest bitch there was. And you know, at some situations you can be, but there's times that you need to be calm and you need to explain the situation, and you need to tell them, like, hey, look, this is how my child is. It's not his fault that he can't understand, you know. And it's not you, the ignorance of people that say stuff and that do stuff and that just look at you, like, you gotta learn patience. You gotta learn how to be calm. You gotta learn how to not let that affect anything about you. Like, you do what you do is best for your son or your child in that situation. And majority of the time, my mom's just like, my mom's learning her patience, but my mom will always have something to say to somebody else. I'm like, Mom, like, it's okay. You don't, just leave it alone. Like, those people are assholes. Those people are ignorant. Those people are, they don't know what it's like. And explain the situation, and if they still don't understand, like, then whatever. You know, you always have to have, well, I'll talk about that last. So I have negative and positive. So the negatives, about this condition, about this autism, is like I said, the people staring, limited on going places. Not that we're limited on going places. I think it's for me and my condition and me being by myself is really hard, which is I'm glad I got respite because I can have a babysitter come with me everywhere now and be able to help him. I also have Christopher. He comes with me a lot of places and helps me with Junior. Because I can't physically do the running and the jumping and all that stuff because I ended up in the hospital because of you, mister. But you know, not being able to understand is definitely a hard one, but you learn your child over time, so that's not too bad. Also, you don't trust anybody to watch your son, legit, because like I said, I'm with him 24/7. I see what he can do. I see how frustrating he can get. I see, not that he brings anger to me, but any parent can get angry with a child, and it's like, I've never put hands on my child like that, but there's times where I put him in the room and I'm just like, just sit there and don't move, like, just like, it gets frustrating at times. And leaving him with someone who doesn't know how to raise an autistic child, I barely even let him stay with my mom and dad. Not that's bad, but he's with my parents all the time. But at first, I never let anybody watch him because they can't handle him. And now that I have respite and they're trained to learn how to work with kids like that, that's gonna help me and my family so much more, because they'll be able to help explain us with situations. The behavioral specialist, he has no clothes on right now. Oh, another thing, always have to have my eyes on him. That's hard because I can't go to the bathroom without knowing what he's doing, you know? Like I said, if you have a child with autism, you know what it's like. I don't want to speak too much about it because I'm probably already talking a lot. The positive side of it is I've always wanted to learn sign language, and we are, which is probably the coolest thing, because we know more. We know help, please, thank you, please, thank you. There's a few more. I don't know that. I think this is cookie. Cookie. I don't know. Oh, my leg's asleep. Learning sign language. So the connection that nobody else has with my son that I have is definitely a positive thing. You know, I am his mother, his caregiver, everything. Teacher, mother, father, grandma, everything. And I have a connection with him that nobody else has, and that is one thing that I love very much about him and I know what he wants at all times. I know what he's saying. I know probably how he's feeling. I know what he's thinking. Right now he has a stuffy nose that I really want to like pull all those boogers out. But being able to see his progression, being able to witness everything about him from his words to he's saying, from his being able to see him go off to school in the morning. I'm about to go to his parent-teacher conference tonight. I'm about to learn more about what he's learning about. Like, seeing him progress is just one of the most amazing feelings ever. And I think being a stay-at-home mom right now has been the biggest blessing, because I'm able to give him my 110% full undivided attention. And if you have an autistic child, you really need that, because they really need your attention. They need your support. They need your love. They need all of you. And he wasn't getting that from me a year ago, because I'll be right back. So he wasn't getting my full undivided attention when he needed it. And right here, I think that everything happens for a reason, like I've said before. And you know, him and I wouldn't be where we were today if that didn't happen. And I'm glad that him and I are able to be on this journey together. Quiet. Him and I are able to be on this journey. Junior, no. I said no, please. That I'm glad that him and I are able to be on this journey together. We have such a great support system between my family and my friends. And it's just really upgoing from here. It's not anything to be sad about, depressed about, which I'm not. I mean, I prepared myself and prepared myself for this moment. I wanted this to happen. I wanted him to be autistic because I saw it in him, and I was like, you know what? Even if he learns how to manage it, or later in life he's not autistic, whatever the case is, I wanted to make sure that I got the help for him, and I did everything that I could to fight to make sure that I got what I wanted for him. Not only for him, but for myself as well, because I'll admit it, it was really hard to learn how to manage, how to take care of him, learn how to, the patience, the learning, everything about it was really hard for me to learn how to deal with, because he was a lot. He is a lot now. Like he's only gonna get bigger, he's only gonna get stronger, and I need to make sure that him and I know how to control his outbursts, knows how to control his emotions and his safety and my safety, you know. You need to find the strength really and fight for your child. Man, you know, don't, Junior, don't, baby, don't, please stop. I gotta fix it now. Now it's sideways. You know, there's a lot of changes in our routine, in our relationship, and not bad ones. It's a lot to deal with. It really is. There's gonna be an emotional change. There's gonna be physical changes. There's gonna be a bunch of changes that you need to prepare yourself for. And don't ever compare your child to others. I've learned that for sure. I would compare him to my niece and my nephew all the time, and to other kids as well. And you can't do that. Your child is your own child, and they will learn at the pace that they want to learn, you know. I'm gonna be done looking at this book. I am gonna talk for a minute now. Come here, Beamler. This man, right? Cheese. You are the light of my life, Papa. That's your nose, okay? And you have so much that's going for you. You have the biggest support system. You can, okay, go then. You have everybody that loves you in your life. Ew, you farted! He is honestly the light in this darkness that I have been in. And it's only to get better from here. If you've been in this situation and you know what I'm going through, you know this video is probably already long. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so I wanted to share I don't know if I said everything I wanted to say, but I think I got majority of half of everything that I wanted to say out there. You've been in this situation. This isn't me asking for sympathy or anything like that. This is was a struggle, or is something in my life that I want to share with everybody, and I want to be able, like I said, if you are in the situation, I want to be able to help you express how you feel just by me showing how I feel about it. I'm not sad about it. Like I said before, I'm glad that, and it's okay if you feel, don't ever feel ashamed of how your child is. Don't wish to have a normal child, or wish that your child was normal, because they're perfect the way they are. Like if not saying if he was more verbal or anything, I love Junior the way that he is. If he wasn't the way that he is, he wouldn't be Junior. He would probably be a little badass kid. But he's the most sweet, kind, loving. He's so happy, and you know, he's learning a lot, and he's the best gift that God has given me and has blessed me with. And he's my entire world, my entire life, and I will do everything and anything for him. Autism is a community that I want to get involved in, and in a couple days I'm actually going to a college to speak on autism. And then in a couple more days we're going on a walk, an autism walk, and I'm gonna be able to film all of that. So that is why I made this video. It's taken me, I wanted to make this video a month ago, and I filmed and I just couldn't get out what I wanted to say. It just wasn't happening for me. So this is it. I hopefully said, if there's anything that you want to ask, or anything that you want to know, ask, because I try to do my best to cover everything and talk about everything. If you have a child with autism, you know, comment down below things that have helped you with him eating. He's a very picky eater, very picky. I don't know, just if you have a child who has autism, or you know anybody who has autism, just try, you know, I'm not like advertising my son right now, but like, you know, share this so we can all help each other, because this is another window that I could get help from other people, or I can help other people. And I also think that it'll help me make more videos now, because I mean, I know I mentioned it before, but I didn't really have a diagnosis, and I didn't want to be like, I didn't want that just to be my excuse. Not as an excuse, it sounds so bad, not that I needed it as an excuse, but just so you have more of an understanding at my situation, that my son is autistic, and if you see him in a video and he's not paying attention in the video, or he's not acting as a child would in the video, you know why. I was never embarrassed of it, and I never wanted to hide it. I think I was just more trying to be protective of him, and I know how rude people can be and the things that people can say, but you have to really understand that people don't understand your situation, and they don't know what it's like to go through whatever it is that you're going through. So you can't expect everybody to understand your situation. But for those who understand, and those who know and want to know, autism is a big part of my life now, and I'm going to hopefully get involved in the community, hopefully get involved more with Junior, take him to do more stuff, and that's what I want to film. Like, my YouTube channel is not, I'm hopefully going to be doing challenges and stuff like that, like, but my YouTube channel is not to be like a normal YouTube channel. It's to You know, I'm not trying to be like a fashionist and be like, oh, look at my bling, look at this, look at that, like, oh, look at my new Ferrari. Like, that's not the channel that I want it to be. I want my channel to be full of emotions and I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. But this was Junior's autism video, autism story. And I'm glad that we're at a place in life right now where we're getting all the help that we need. We're getting all his therapies. And Junior's only going to progress from here. And for those of you in my life, all my friends, give me a kiss. I love you. Though, for those of you in my life, all my friends, all my family, you really, truly are the biggest support system that I have. And I wouldn't be anywhere without them, especially my parents. So don't cry, Nessa. My parents have done so much, so much, and I couldn't be any more thankful for them. So like I said, I need to make a video for them, and I need to do something special for them, because you know. But I'm gonna end this video here because I'm pretty sure it's like a 35-minute video, maybe a 40-minute video. And if you watch this video, I really appreciate you all. And I'm sorry it's taking me long times. It's taken me 3 weeks to film this video. 3 weeks. And I'm sorry that it's taking me so long. I'm hoping to have more videos come out in the next couple of days. I got Wi-Fi upgraded, so now I can upload this video in hopefully like 30 minutes, probably an hour. And I'll just be able to not go to Starbucks no more and upload my videos. So thank you for watching, thank you for understanding, and thank you for accepting us. I love all of you. You know, I post a lot on Snapchat, so you need to go follow my Snapchat, which is boom right there. And then my Instagram, I try to post here and there. I'm not very photogenic, or I don't take a lot of pictures. I try to take pictures, but yeah. So I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you for watching. Make sure you don't have to like this video, comment for autism, share for autism, and subscribe. And we'll be back definitely with more videos. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer. I love you all. Thank you so much for everyone that has been on my Snapchat. There's a lot of people that I talk to on my Snapchat that watch my videos. So I've been sent so many video ideas, and I've written them all down. So don't think that I haven't. You already know who you are talking to me. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for this video. I love you guys. Junior loves you. Junior, come here. Come here. Please, say bye. Tell him bye. Say, oh, you just knocked my water over. Say bye. Bye. Say kiss. Blow kiss, blow kiss. No, blow kiss. Blow kiss. Blow kiss. Okay. Well, there you go. That's that. Well, have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.